Ladies and gentlemen, it's Gerald Ballantyne and we are on video 76. And what are we going to talk about tonight? Google Plus. Did you know on Google Plus you can join groups just like Facebook groups? Hundreds of them. Hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of groups with thousands of people from all over the world choosing different subjects to talk about. Could be science, could be whales, could be space, but let's not go down that one. We want to go down to the side of network marketing. Of course, when something comes up free, it's like having a massive sale at Macy's or some superstore. You know, like they all crush up the windows with their face stuck up against the window and all this stuff. And there's a huge influx of people going in there, and the first thing you do is put that link in there, get it in there so everybody can see it. And the same thing on Facebook and probably other social sites as well. And everybody, as long as it's free, that's the first place everybody goes. Thousands and thousands and thousands of people go and put their links in so everybody can see it. That's really time consuming, isn't it? Pasting your link into your business and the next one, and then you forget about being persistent about doing it, and it drops off, and nobody's replying to your link you put into that Facebook group for about 50 times a day. So then you decided to get an auto poster and all this stuff that doesn't work, and it's do you know where the successful people are? The ones who are actually advertising and making a ton of money. They're not on G+. They're not in the Facebook groups because it does not work. Now, I am a great believer in many rods in the pond catch many fish. Right? That's an old saying, that, and it's a correct one. So we put our links into G+ and FB groups on the chance we might get a bite. But the problem is thousands and thousands and thousands of people just keep putting their links in the groups. I saw a group today with 293,000 members. Now, let's try and understand some logic here. If I put an ad into a FB group that, let's say, had 100 people, okay, 200 people, 500, maybe 1,000, okay, what are the chances of those 1,000 people seeing my ad? Anybody know? I do. All of them. Because there's not that many members are actually flushing through ads through through that group. So yeah, 1,000 people could look at it, assuming they haven't forgotten that they had the group in the first place, or that they haven't put any ads in there, ads in there updated or put in another business link of some other kind. Okay. So maybe 1,000 people didn't see it. Maybe 250 did. Okay. But let's go big. We'll really get our link sorted out here. We'll hit it into the 293,000, and all those people can see my link. You put your link in the 293,000, and you put it in, and it goes. There's my ad. Where'd my ad go? Oh, it's disappeared. No, I wonder why that did. Wonder why he did that. Well, if 293, well, even if 1% of 293,000 were continually putting ads in, this is what it's doing, right? That's what it's doing. Okay, the 1,000 one's probably doing something like that. Okay, but 293,000, yeah. I remember the post. Somebody put a pinned post in a very big room. I was in last year. I want to make this the biggest advertising group on Facebook. To do what? To do what? It made no sense. Facebook groups and G Plus and all that. And I'm going to tell you a little story. I've got to tell you this story. I've been using G Plus just to see what would happen. For about 3-4 days, I started posting. I joined different groups, affiliate groups, network marketing groups, work from home mums and things like this. Not much different than Facebook groups. And I started putting my links in daily. I was doing different ads, but in different groups. Okay. So on the 5th day, I get an email from Google Plus saying that I'm spamming. You know about Facebook and spamming, don't you? You know the jail? That's another reason why you don't really want to do it. Well, G Plus do, well, they're even worse. They'll close your account. Okay, although I've got many accounts in Google, they could close down an important one because everything is connected, say for your email or Dropbox or not Dropbox, is it? Google Docs and all that kind of stuff. So I said to them, I sort of wrote back. Well, I couldn't write back. There was nobody to write back to anyway. So I searched groups and I found a G Plus forum. So I popped in there and explained the situation, and they said, well, looking at your G Plus profile, I'm surprised you're actually still open, because all we see is spam. And I'm thinking, hang on a minute, I'm not stupid, I'm pretty clever, and I'm the last person to be doing any spamming. Okay, so I told them, I said, I'm not spamming anything. I'm in different groups and I'm putting in different products, etc., etc. So how can it be spamming? Okay, now they sent me a link to what spamming is all about. Okay, and I'll tell you, it is extremely complicated, and I can tell you now it's not worth it. It is not worth doing G Plus either. Okay, it's as bad as Facebook. Okay. What floored me was when the guy told me, when I looked at your G Plus profile or G Plus page, it was nothing but spammed with the same thing over and over and over. And I thought, but I don't do that on my own page, right? Why would I spam the same thing over and over? Anyway, I went in there, and oh my God, excuse me. There were all the ads of 4 days that I put into all this group had accumulated on my own G Plus. I was seeing the same advert over and over and over and over and over of series, and then another ad over and over and over and over and over, and my whole page was spammed. So I thought, right, okay, well this is not going to work. So I deleted all the ads by one of each. So it was not spammed, which means that all those ads came out of the groups I was in because I deleted them, right? So I thought, this is total madness, and I decided I'm not going to do G Plus because it does not work. Come on, free advertising has no leverage. It doesn't work. Okay. If you tell me you're getting 10, 15, 20 people signed up and paid into your business every day or weekly or something, or every 3 days or something, And you can prove that to all of us out there who are trying to get people to buy our products or join our business, then we want to see it. But I know nobody will anyway. I just don't want to happen. Okay. So let's I just want to take another step here. People wanting an online business are now where it's well and truly set into pretty much into the public's mind now that you can have a job, you can have maybe 2 jobs. I know some people can actually squeeze in 3 jobs, but it's easier to get online and try and make some extra income on there. Okay, it's more mind than it is physical, and plus the hours. You don't have to put so much hours in. But no one tells these people the second line. Okay, make money online. Okay, that's the first bit. Okay, great. Nobody tells anybody what the second line is. Learn how to advertise. You'll never see that. Okay? Nobody teaches marketing. No, I didn't mean it that way. Let's go back to what I just said. Earn income online, learn to advertise. That's how it should be. Because if you can't market properly, okay, then you are not going to expand your business, build your business, sell products, whatever. You are not going forward. You will be disillusioned. You will become depressed, fed up, and probably leave. The first thing people see is all these free advertising sites. Okay, free must be the most used word on the internet as the answer to creating income on the internet. It's not. You have to work at advertising. You have to learn how to advertise, and you need a budget to advertise. It's probably one of the first rules you should really actually get stuck into. How do I advertise on Facebook? How do I advertise on Instagram or build my followers? How do I do Google ads, etc., etc.? These are the most important parts of a business. Coca-Cola, BMW, all the big guys advertise, and they spend billions on advertising their product. Okay, that's how they become so successful, by getting their advertising out there, which created massive sales. And that's what you got to do. Not such a big, nobody's got billions. $1,000 to get yourself kicked off. Okay. But there are easier ways of doing it as well on paid advertising. Paid advertising is the only way you're going to build your business. The only way. Okay? There is no shortcut to advertising. Now, I also have heard where people have been successful not using paid advertising. Well, that's a bit contradictory, isn't it? I think if you're persistent and clever, or learn to be clever how to create your advertising in such a manner that the attraction of the ad, the use of words, paragraphs, sentences, action words, all sorts of things to make something very powerful, to attract people to a page or a product or a website. I believe that to be true. And I haven't quite found that secret just yet, but I know it exists out there, and I know I will find out, and I know I will learn it. Because everything is a skill online. You have to hone everything you do, pull everything out of it, so you know inside out, and you are perfect at it. Okay, which is brings me up to another point. If you're going to do advertising, pick something and become the expert at it. Don't be flying all over the place doing this, doing that, doing that. That doesn't work either, and I can be backed up on that by the professionals themselves. Teach yourself to be an expert on Facebook advertising, or concentrate on, some people don't even do FB ads, just do Instagram and become very rich and successful off of it. So, guys and girls, free advertising, no leverage. Paid advertising, targeting, know your prospect, know the age, know the country, learn it all, know about your analytics, wing check things, tune things. This is really, really important. Okay, you've got to learn how to advertise. Don't follow the sheep because they do it. Because I can assure you now, they won't be able to show you any checks. I'll see you guys tomorrow. Cheers.